Okay, so here is the landing page we're using to generate so-called seller leads. I say so-called because really what we're doing is we're generating conversations with property owners in our area, and we're getting into their fold early on in the itch cycle, so to speak, so that when they are ready to list or even buy another property, we are top of mind. So I don't like to call them seller leads, like we're going to get a lot of listing appointments right away from this process, but we are going to put a lot of people into our database, which makes a lot of sense, and we're going to set the stage for building trust and then getting the eventual appointment. Page looks like this. It drops a map of the area in the background. About 50%, we've tested this extensively, of people who land on this from our Facebook ads will opt in and at least give us the address. So let me just give an example address. Now what happens here is if the person puts the address in and clicks Analyze My Property, they're going to go to another page that's going to say Analyze the Property. We're actually going to get an email notifying us that this happened, whether or not they put an email address in on this page. So what email should we send the analysis to? They put their email address in, and then we'll get the email lead. What that does is if they just put the address in and you really feel like it, you can do some direct mail follow-up or show up at the door. Probably wouldn't do that, but if you want to have that info, you have it. We click Analyze. And then a quick dialog comes up that says, great, we're looking into the value of the property. You'll start getting updates about newly listed and sold properties in your area. There's a video, you'll hear my voice basically saying, yeah, we're looking at it now. Okay, great, your property updates will start shortly. So and just a few seconds, makes them wait a second, and then they go and it basically says, hey, we have a question about the condition of the property. Okay, and I muted out my voice here. You can't hear me talking. And then just go to your email. We just sent you an email and reply. Now what this does, it gets a lot of people actually telling us what condition they think their property is in. If I come over here to my Gmail account, you'll see I've gotten a notification. You've gotten a new What's Mine Worth lead as a test. And then over here is an example of what the person's going to see from you. Hi, we'll be sending over your property value report shortly, but a quick question. On a scale from 1 to 10, what condition do you say would you say the property is in? And a lot of people will one-line respond. They'll just reply and say 8, 7, 3. It's a piece of junk, right? This is great. You know, you have somebody with a pulse. You also a lot of times will get the email signature from the person. If they've got a signature attached, you might get more contact info, and they're dialoguing with you. And it's these people you probably want to follow up with and give a real, report to. Maybe ask them a few more questions about their property. The rest, what you can do is just send a quick email. We have a script that just basically gives them an approximate value based on what you know. You don't have to go crazy creating reports all day. All of this happens automatically and sifts out, conversations. Now we show you the exact Facebook ads process that we use. You can use other traffic sources. We like Facebook ads. You can get leads through this page, people giving you their email address for usually in most markets between $1 and $2 at the high end. And then if you want to go to cost per conversation, per interaction with seller, a lot of times you're doing that for under $10 a piece. You're putting people who own their property in your database and you're interacting with them over email. And I think that's really good if you compare that to the typical cost of a referral or if you buy leads from a lot of the big lead vendors out there. So below you probably see a button. If you want, you can pick up this exact process, this page, all the tutorials about exactly what ads to run. It's a one-time charge. We're not going to charge you for hosting month to month. We just want you to get familiar with the way this stuff works with us. So we're offering it at a really, really reasonable price. You can pick it up. You own it forever. Any modifications we make to the page through our split testing to improve it, you'll get the benefit of that. And you can start generating seller leads probably by in a few hours from now if you really want to. So thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, reply to the email we just sent you. All right. Thanks a lot. Bye.